Okay, so we're continuing our journey to enter details about a new project into V1. We've completed the information around the summary, we've entered the rates for the project, and we're now on the estimate screen, and this allows us to generate initial project budgets and set a project baseline. The estimate screen deals with two main parts of a project. It deals with the time that will be booked, and it also deals with the expenses incurred. Primarily at Technopolis, we want to record and attend to the number of days. They're by far and away the largest cost that we incur. Depending on the amount of expenses, you would want to be attentive to that. If it's a project with a lot of travel or a lot of subcontractors, then you're able to enter the information in here. Finally, you can also see that there is actually a target box that you yourself as the project manager can populate. So you'd enter the value of the project, and typically we're looking at, given our overhead cost structure, to generate a 30% margin on the work that we do, and this will then, once you've entered that information, give the margin and the costs. Our costs are loaded dependent by the overhead costs of the office where consultants are employed, as well as the salary, and they are approximate indicative costs rather than actual. So we tend really to think about the days that people are spending rather than the cost of those days. So let's get into it. Because I've imported this project as a template, it was already populated with the tasks. If I wanted to add another task in there, I can do so, simply clicking on New Task. Let's say we're going to have a kick-off meeting. And that is we're on a fixed fee, it's not time-based. All our tasks will be a fixed fee, and you would then simply add that task. And you can see that that add task is there at the bottom. So we then need to inform how many days we'll be working on these days, and this is where you would then select the task, you click on the time budget calculator, you click on the worker, and you simply then add in the number of days that that person is going to do, and it'll start doing it. When you've finished adding the information, you would then say you want to copy this information to the budget, so you tick these two boxes and you apply to budget. That's closed, and then you can see that the first line of the estimate screen has those 30 days that I've input, and it gives me some indicative costs and charge out rates and the cost there, and it's entered in the budget screen here. So you continue that journey for each task. And you will then find yourself with, at the bottom, the number of days, the charge out rate of those days, the approximate cost, internal cost for those days,